All right, welcome to our first session today. My name is Ramona.
I'm Aleisha.
We are both students in training, and we are supervised by Professor Victor. You all received her information when you signed the informed consent when you talked individually for the pre-screening for this group.
Yes.
As well as the confidentiality. I just go over it again. If you intend to harm yourself, others, or you intend any kind of abuse towards elderly or children, we would need to break the confidentiality. That's about it. So that's to us.
So why don't we just start off by going around the room, introducing yourselves and telling us a little bit about why you guys are here.
I guess I'll go ahead and start. My name's Diana, and I'm here because I am having trouble with having a good relationship with my mother.
I'm Jimmy. I'm here because I'm having some trouble with my own relationships. Just feel really down and sad a lot of the time, so hoping this can help me out.
My name is Charlene, and I'm here because I want to resolve my past issues with my family. Growing up in a dysfunctional and abusive family because it's affecting my relationships today, so we'd like to get to the root of the issue.
My name is Joe, and I'm here because it just seems like I just want to scream. Like, just scream because of circumstances that's going on in my life.
Hi, my name is Kate. I'm here because I'm constantly anxious and that has affected my work and my relationship with other people.
Okay, everyone. All welcome again, and thank you for being open and sharing about why you're here and what brings you here. Before we officially go a little bit deeper into our conversation, I would like to address the boundaries we're going to have in this our regular 1 week session. It's important that you're on time. Also that you are respectful towards others. If you have any type of issues or others, please try to be constructive about it. We don't want to harm anyone. We don't want to attack anyone. And I might also have to mention that you please don't interact in any romantic relationships outside of this group. With members of this group. Any questions to that?
No?
Okay, cool. So Jimmy, just to kind of touch up on what you said, you feel down and sad, and that affects your social relationships. So why exactly are you feeling down or sad?
It's hard to pinpoint, really. It's just something where I guess people invite me out to do things, and I just don't feel motivated because of it. You know, because I feel kind of upset that I wish I could put myself out there more, but every time I try and do it, I end up just kind of doing nothing.
So what other feelings are associated with that? Being nervous about creating social bonds, or?
Yeah, I guess that could be something. I guess it's easier to keep people away rather than to actually get to know them.
See a few nods around here. Are you all having similar experiences?
I kind of feel the same way. I feel like it's easier to isolate myself and be by myself than be in a social situation.
I also agree that my social environment contributes to my well-being and happiness as well, especially because I'm a people person, and when I do get depressed and isolate, it contributes to the worsening of being depressed, I noticed.
Can anybody else relate to?
Yeah, it's kind of like a cycle where the first time you kind of miss it, and then you get you should go out and then you don't, so then it gets worse and just kind of like feels like it's snowballing.
You felt like you wanted to say something?
No, I was thinking like the exact opposite. It's like, I don't have a problem with going out, but then it's like, I got this mother that's 83 years old, and she got a dog, and man, it's like, you don't want to see your mom falling over, trying to take her dog for a walk, so now you done threw on the responsibility of going out there and taking the dog for a walk now. And so then, she starts to expect you to do it. And so if you miss a day, then it's like, she wants you to feel guilty, that you missed the day. And so, it's just, playing on my nerves a little bit.
So that's what you're experiencing right now. That is your mother and the dog, or are you relating it back to the?
I'm not, it's probably the mother. It's taking on extra responsibilities that you didn't see yourself having to take on, and I think that that plays a role in my interactions with other people.
So it isolates you from being more involved.
It isolates me. Yes, it isolates me.
So you have feelings of being overwhelmed by.
Yeah, being overwhelmed by the tasks that I have to do that I did not take up to do, and I think that those tasks that I do, it has me to, I guess I find myself being a little short, with people, and so I'm a little more antsy, I can say.
I can definitely relate with you because I feel like my mom places so many responsibilities on me that I feel like I shouldn't be taking care of her financially, emotionally, even physically. She's not that old, and I'm young and I want to live my life and go out, but like you, like I'm short and I'm irritated and people bother me and I really don't want to engage.
Yeah.
So I feel you.
Does it make you feel bad though? 'Cause for me, that makes me feel bad.
It makes me feel frustrated, upset that I can't get to the point where I just want to go out freely without feeling these feelings of like
Guilt.
right, guilt because I have to do something else rather than do something that I want to do socially, right?
Yeah.
I want to go out and have random sex and meet new people and get drunk and all that stuff, but
Worried
I
about
feel
what
you.
your mother gonna do.
Mhm. She doesn't
What
have a
task-
dog.
What
but-
task does she have?
I
Yeah.
also think it could be a cultural thing too, where somebody told me about the concept of filial piety, where you honor and respect your parents. So you take care of them in a way that it's not a burden. But I think in our society, taking care of our parents is a burden.
Yeah.
So I could see the conflict with wanting to have your own life and your responsibility to your parent.
I just want to remind you guys that this is a safe space, so whatever goes on in here is expected to stay in here. With that being said, does everybody feel comfortable currently?
Yes.
So I'm going to ask you guys to do something. I'm going to ask you guys to get up and switch seats.
Doesn't matter where.
Doesn't matter.
Whatever you want.
I'm gonna just over this side.
Come over here.
Let's go to see.
Thank you guys for switching seats. So, how did that make you guys feel about the switch? Do you guys feel any way about the switch, or?
Well, I do like that I'm sitting right next to the therapist now.
Yeah.
I'll be able to deal with my issues.
Anybody else?
It feels pretty normal, just doing it and switching.
Trying to figure out what you guys have cooking.
Yes, I'll let you know the purpose of the switch.
What if it doesn't have a purpose?
Right.
To me, it feels like I got out of my cot that I just came out of, from that chair. That's how I felt.
Or if there is no purpose, you could make a purpose, but only if you guys wanted to.
It's your safe space. If you want to give it a purpose or wait until we explain the purpose, you're free to do so.
Okay.
How do you feel in your seat now?
Same way. It's like just, my thoughts just follow me from one place to the next. That's it.
So nothing really changed a lot with changing a seat for any of you in a drastic manner.
No, I would say it kind of I don't know. Like I got rid of that thought. So I'm not sitting in that anxious moment of expressing myself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, literally and figuratively.
Right. Yeah.
So I will explain the purpose of it. The idea is that in a group, we often pick the seats unconsciously that we feel most comfortable with. And taking that away can either cause fear or it shows you the underlying issue that it doesn't really matter for you where you are. You still feel stuck. Even if it's just in a circle, you can't get out. And that's what we want to work on during this therapy process with you. It's that at some point you realize that the boundaries are not this circle, that it doesn't matter where you are in life, that you can expand the relationship to others. Yet you can get out of the isolation, out of the guilt, but it depends on the person you sit across from, next to, or anything else. Yes. So there was a little purpose on our end to give you an idea where it hopefully goes in the next few weeks. So, and yes.
I'm sorry. I think that I prefer the switch because I have a tendency to be needy for attention, and so being close to the therapist gives me the feeling that I will get that attention, or right across and right next to you. So I feel like I'm at an advantage in a way.
So you like sitting close to authority figures in that sense?
Yes.
Good observation.
So what's the next process? I mean, when you're talking about, feeling stuck, so, you go from one place and the other place, you still see like you still have your same problems, your same, your same thoughts, your same, whatever, and you feel like you're stuck. So what's the next step?
You already took it, that's why you're here. That's why we're gonna work on it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're all here because you realized you have something in your life that's not working. And so you made the step of coming here. And we will have the next few weeks to work on the relationship between you, the relationship between us and towards you. And hopefully with that we get a good idea how we can help you in your individual life.
So, are you guys open to change? How do you feel about the word change? When you hear change, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Fear?
Struggle.
Why is it a struggle?
I don't know, because you gotta change the way you think, do new things during your day, maybe change activities or whatnot.
Comfort space.
It could be struggle,
I'm saying that's an effort.
effort,
Yeah.
yeah.
When I think about change, I want it to be as painless and fast as possible.
Like ripping
Yeah.
off a Band-Aid.
I think that just the thought that it could take years to overcome anything is dreadful. So that's why I'm so eager to be open and work on myself and make the effort, because I want it to be as instantaneous as possible, which I know is unrealistic, but I'm hoping that I can be the exception and overcome things very rapidly.
Yeah, it's like you've been stuck in this spot for so long, you want it to be done.
Yes, I've been
Move on.
in this state for a long time, so that's exactly it. I don't want to waste more time being dysfunctional or having poor relationships. I want a better life.
Change for me means like being able to breathe again, because you get set in your situation, and then you feel like, oh, I can't even breathe no more. And so then change probably presents that opportunity where you can actually try and breathe again.
So, I heard you mention change, and the first word that you thought of, sorry, was fear.
Yes.
So what about fear? Like, why?
My fear.
Yeah.
I feel like it's very difficult to go out. Like I try to make changes, to not be anxious and like try to explore new things, but every time I do try, I feel like I have to step back due to fear of being judged, fear of how other people might look at me, or just
And I think that might be that might cause you to feel overwhelmed, right? And like more anxiety provoking. So you don't know if it's really helping or not.
It's interesting, there is an underlying theme here that you mentioned before too. It's that you just don't get the motivation to do stuff anymore. Does it have to do with any kind of anxiety or just feeling depressed and isolated state?
I think maybe it's just, like we were talking about, like effort. It takes a lot to do that, and I already feel like I have so much. I guess just emotionally. It's like, oh, it's another thing now that I have to do.
Do you feel like you often get stuck in your comfort zone at times?
Yeah, it's comfortable.
I think that might be the reason why I still have the same prevailing issues, is because I'm comfortable and it's familiar. Familiar, I'm sorry.
And then like you guys are saying, change presents, effort. And sometimes, you just physically feel like, you don't even have that effort to put out even anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, man, another thing, it's like my body doesn't feel physically capable of doing another thing.
Yeah, it's like you spend all the energy like up here.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, now I have to physically do something.
Do something, yeah.
After I've just drained myself emotionally, feeling like so sad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do believe that effort can be draining, especially when the process is slow. But I also, for myself, what keeps me going is the installation of hope that I will change and that there will be a good outcome and people will make a difference in my life and vice versa.
Yeah, but even giving yourself that installation of hope is draining.
Yeah. It's almost like you have to.
Yeah.
There's like the little like have to, or you should do this, and then I guess that kind of comes back. We're talking about like feeling guilty about that, where it's like, well, I don't have that, or I just don't want to put the effort forward to do that because I've already done so much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that the mere fact that we're making the effort to be here can produce change, especially if it's consistent, because sometimes just taking action to do something about something can help you in your recovery or your direction for change, in my opinion. So I never like to give up. Yeah, I keep talking about how I don't like the slow process, but in the end, I'm in it for the long haul. Because I know that if I think about my future, it'll be worth it.
So I heard you mention, as far as hope, what about trying to make yourself, be hopeful is difficult for you?
It seems unrealistic.
Unrealistic?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because it just feels like a platitude, just to say hope, or you should be, just be happy, sort of thing. It feels like it's insincere, that it's not grounded in my reality. So sort of like trying to base my own things off the assumption of what I have going on, rather than saying that, oh, I should be happy or I should be hopeful, and try and instill that hope, even though I don't see that.
Or you had hope in the past, and then reality comes in and just takes away all that hope.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, that's just draining.
Yeah.
And now it's like, you ask me to have hope again? Come on now.
It's like I already got burned once.
Yeah.
Why should
I want
I?
to say, first time shame on you
On
or
somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually it's me.
Yeah.
So it seems interesting to see that all of you obviously have had some disappointment with putting effort into things, and sometimes it's easier to be comfortable where you're at than get up and change a seat. So that's at least a good first start with our work here, and you did something. I have to give you credit for that. You made the effort to be here, so that is a good thing. And I think you want the closing words.
Yes, we do thank you guys for coming. So for next week, we would just like you guys to write down a powerful dream you may have, and we'll go from there. But yeah, we have run out of time, so we're gonna have to end this session.
And I'll see you all next week. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.